Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Now, if you've been following my content lately, you'll know that in a previous video, we delved into the top 5 alternatives to the Firestick. Now that video resonated with a lot of you, and honestly for good reason. I've been hearing from many of you who are frustrated and annoyed by Amazon's recent moves. The app blocking, the home screen changes, and the ads. It's a lot. And that feedback is absolutely valid. I hear you loud and clear. But today I want to share a perspective that might surprise some of you. Despite the valid criticisms leveled at Amazon, for me personally, the Firestick remains firmly at the top of my list of preferred streaming devices. And in this video, I'm going to explain exactly why that is. We're going to dive deep into my personal usage habits, why Amazon's changes haven't impacted me, and why, for my specific needs, the Firestick continues to be a rock-solid, reliable choice. Let's get into it. All right, let's tackle the elephant in the room first. Amazon's app blocking. Now, this has been a huge source of anxiety for many users, and rightly so. We've seen Amazon roll out stricter security measures, flagging certain third-party applications as harmful and essentially making them unusable. And for many, that's a deal breaker. But for me, honestly, it hasn't affected my core usage one single bit. And the reason for this is simple. I've always relied on Kodi for my main media consumption. Now, Kodi isn't just an app, it's a powerful open source media center that organizes and plays all my content beautifully. And crucially, it hasn't been restricted. For me, Kodi runs flawlessly on my Firestick. It's smooth, responsive, and most importantly, it's completely ad-free. There are no intrusive pop-ups, no sponsored content injecting itself into my viewing experience. It's pure, unadulterated media playback, exactly how I prefer it. Now, the reliability and performance of Kodi on the Firestick mean that Amazon's harmful app flag sails right over my head. My primary streaming method remains untouched and continues to provide a premium, uninterrupted experience. This allows me to completely bypass the new restrictions, and that's a huge peace of mind for me. Another point of contention for many is the Firestick's evolving home screen. More ads, more promoted content, a less customizable interface. I hear the complaints, believe me, but here's my honest take. I just don't spend much time there. My personal workflow is all about efficiency. I use the Firestick for specific purposes. Primarily launching Kodi, which I can get to in just 3 clicks, as I've placed it at the beginning of my favorites row. And with just 1 click of the apps button on my remote, I'm off the home screen and into my list of apps and content within seconds. Now, the cosmetic changes, the extra ads, while I understand why they're annoying to some, they simply don't impact my daily streaming habits because I bypass them so quickly. It's about how you use the device, and for me, the home screen is merely a brief portal, not a destination. Now, this next point is absolutely crucial for many viewers, and it's a massive reason why the Firestick remains invaluable to me. Being here in the United Kingdom, reliable access to our domestic catch-up services is non-negotiable, and this is where the Firestick truly shines. All the major streaming services for catch-up work perfectly with Fire TV devices. We're talking BBC iPlayer, ITVX, My5 and all 4. They all run seamlessly with full feature support. There's no side-loading workarounds needed for these essential apps, and they're well optimized for the Fire OS. And here's a detail that can't be overstated. BBC iPlayer, a staple for millions, even supports ultra high definition playback on my Firestick. This is a significant advantage over some other devices like the significantly more expensive Nvidia Shield TV Pro, where iPlayer might be limited to lower resolutions. When there's a major sporting event, a nature documentary or a new drama in glorious 4K, my Firestick delivers it perfectly through iPlayer. This comprehensive and high quality support for all the content I regularly watch makes the Firestick incredibly convenient and reliable for my needs. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. That's great for you, but I'm still annoyed. And you know what? I absolutely validate that feeling. Now, while my personal usage avoids these pain points, I fully recognise that many of my viewers are feeling the strain. You're annoyed with Amazon's decisions, you feel like your device is becoming less user-friendly, or that your favourite non-official apps are being targeted. That feedback is precisely why I made my previous video, the top 5 alternatives to the Firestick. It wasn't about me abandoning the Firestick, it was about acknowledging your frustrations and providing viable, excellent options for those who do want to switch. My goal is always to empower you, my audience, with the information and choices that best suit your streaming habits. If Amazon's changes are impacting your experience negatively, then exploring alternatives is a perfectly logical and smart decision. So in conclusion, for my specific streaming setup and habits, relying heavily on Kodi for the past 6 years for ad-free media and needing seamless high-quality access to domestic catch-up services, the Firestick continues to be a fantastic, reliable device. Nothing Amazon has done has truly affected my daily usage. However, that doesn't invalidate your concerns. The streaming landscape is constantly evolving, and what works perfectly for one person might be a headache for another. It's all about finding the right device for your needs, your content, and your preferences. So, what are your thoughts on this? Has Amazon's recent app blocking impacted your Firestick usage? Are you still a Firestick loyalist like me, or have you made the switch to an alternative? I genuinely want to hear your perspective down in the comments. If you found this video useful and interesting, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future tech reviews, tips, and insights into the ever-changing world of streaming. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. For me, Kodi... What the fuck was that? Ad-free. There are no intrusive There are no intrusive pop-ups, no sponsored content. I can't speak today.